Storm Team meteorologist Jared Heil with you here, and a Storm Team weather blog update on this Tuesday. We're going to look ahead to Thunder Weekend, some rain chances, and then more wild weather that appears to be on the way for the end of the month. I don't think this dry weather we've had, this pleasant weather, is going to be very persistent for the last days of April. Good chance we'll see some active weather before the month is out. But right now we're very warm, low and mid 80s, on our way to a near record high today. The record is 86. We're at 84 in Louisville, low 80s and upper 70s, very common across much of the middle part of the nation here, ahead of this weather system that's out to our west. And there it is, sitting over portions of mid-America. We've got some rain, some clouds, but from here eastward, high pressure is still in place, keeps us quiet for the rest of today, and that will extend into tomorrow. Shower chances building in, though, and this is the reason why. For Thursday, a little dip in the jet stream that's been across the center part of the nation here is finally going to move out and into the Ohio Valley. Here's Friday morning. There's that little trough of low pressure that's going to extend right through the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley. Rain chances will be pretty high on Thursday, a spotty shower chance into Friday. And you can see here by Saturday morning on the GFS ensemble, all that moisture, energy, is moving out. We've got high pressure and warmer air moving in. The weekend looks really, really nice as this ridge pops up across the Ohio Valley. But notice what's happening up here. We're going to talk more about this in a second. Some very wild weather heading into the last week of April possible over this part of the country. As we peek ahead into tomorrow afternoon on the GFS, maybe a spotty shower. A lot of us are dry. Thursday into Friday could be a little bit wet, especially Thursday evening into Friday morning, but I think by Friday afternoon, just a spotty shower. Looking into Saturday, notice any rain is well off toward the east of us, east of the Appalachians, so we'll see partly sunny weather and a very nice forecast for thunder over Louisville. High temperature should be back into the low 70s for the air show, falling into the 60s for fireworks with some sunshine. No rain expected for Saturday. That is some great news. Now back to the models. Let's talk about the rest of April briefly here. Here's the setup that we're monitoring for the rest of the month. Massive NAO block across Greenland. The North American Oscillation is what that stands for, and all that means for us is if it were winter time, we would have very, very cold weather. This time of year we're in that transition to where we have active weather with temperatures that could go really high one day and then kind of chilly the next, as a front is going to be nearby in this sort of pattern. Good chance a front's going to set up into the middle part of next week. Here we jump to Tuesday. Front will be somewhere right in here, and there's going to be a lot of energy kicking out of this trough on the west coast into high pressure sitting up here, which will give the front a location close to us, and that's where the rain, of course, always is. So a good chance of rain into the middle part and latter part of next week at times, as this setup really doesn't change much. Even notice here we're out to next Wednesday and Thursday. This same sort of block is setting up and doesn't allow the pattern to adjust very much. So we've still got the energy coming out. We've got the warm air close by, but a front that's going to be near to us, and that will set up some very heavy rain across the Mississippi Valley, likely from Texas up through Illinois and maybe even into our area at times. We'll have to watch and see how that plays out. But overall, the weather is going to get more active as we move into the latter part of April, and even maybe into the first couple of days of May. But I do think that by the first days of May, this weather pattern will start to break down. We even have a little change up here where that massive ridge is breaking down, and it could allow for the warming to resume across the east and drier weather to build. That would be great news heading into Derby week. So let's hope that this active weather pattern that's going to come in after thunder over Louisville and round out April gets out of here just in time for Derby and Oaks, which is coming up in early May, of course. We'll have much more right here at our Storm Team blog. I'm meteorologist Jared Heil. Have a great rest of your day and stay cool.